In this video today, I'm going to be talking about ways of filling in focus group questionnaires that is going to warrant you to make at least $100 to probably $200 on a daily basis, provided if you follow everything I'm about to say on this video step to step. So the first thing we have to do is to know what is focus group. I made mention of it in the previous video that I did, that focus groups is all about companies trying to get your opinions on their products and services, and they use that opinion they get from you in order to modify their product or service. So in the other way around, they pay you for the opinions you give. Now, in order for you to fill in focus groups questionnaires, you don't just go there and fill in random informations. In focus groups, they set out questions in order to target specific audience. They set out questions in order to target specific people in the crowd. For instance, now if I have a company on phone and I want to get people's opinion on my company, I need to send out the questionnaire to people that are using my phone. So it's not just anyhow person that can actually partake in the focus group study. So you need to meet up the criteria of the kind of people they need for that particular project. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to fill in all the questionnaires so that you'll be able to meet up whatever it is the criteria the researcher set out. You'll be able to meet up the criteria. Stay with me till the end of this video and you're really going to learn a lot. But before we dive in fully into the video, you know the drill. Hit the smash like button, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for subsequent updates on how to make money online. Good, now let's go back into the video. Now in this video, I'm going to show you two practical examples of how to fill in demographics. Now you go to your Google Chrome. I dropped this website the last time on the last video, which is focusgroups.org. It's a website whereby you come across different studies available to partake in. As you can see here, if you just scroll past through the website, you'll be able to see different studies that are available that you can just apply for, and then you wait for the researcher's call. Now I'll use this right here to do the example I'm about to do. You can see this one right here. They say online focus groups on reptiles. So this focus group, now they need to talk to people that own reptiles as pets. Even from the topic of the focus group, you are able to get an insight on the kind of people that they need. Now let's just dive in and open the link, and then we'll see what they have in store for us. So it says click here to apply. We're going to apply for this study right here. So it's after you click on the click to apply that it brings out the questionnaires for you, which is the questions you are meant to answer in order to tell the researcher if you are qualified or not for the actual project. So we hit the I understand button. So if you just read the information they provided here, you'll be able to get an insight on how much the study is actually going to pay you if you eventually partake in the study. Now this right here is the study is actually two parts. The first part is going to be an online board whereby you guys come together they create a website for you people to just kind of like communicate. They ask you questions about maybe have you fed your reptiles today, what brand of the food are you feeding the reptiles. Then you guys talk in the online board for like maybe 3 days. They normally do break it down, probably maybe just 30 minutes a day. You can just go to the website. The moderator is going to drop questions for you, maybe questions like when was the last time you feed your pets, what was the food you feed the pets with, which brand, then how often do they like the brand, you understand. So you just have to give them your honest opinion on whatever it is they're asking you. But remember, you don't actually have a reptile in real life. Now you are just trying to improvise, just trying to make money. So anything they ask you, if it's vague and you don't really know what to say about it, you just kindly go to Google and search more about the set topic, so that way you'll be able to give in more opinions. And in filling in online boards, there is always a second part to it. So you can see they write it here that we'll pay $125 to those who qualify and are invited to join us for 1 hour 45 minutes online discussion. This discussion right here now is going to happen on Zoom call. This discussion is going to be on Zoom call, and the people they will invite for this said discussion will be selected people from the people that partake in the online board. So if you qualify for the online board, you are meant to be paid $150. But if you now put in more effort in answering the questions they are putting out in the online board, you stand a chance to qualify for the actual focus group, which is going to pay you another $125. So when you add these two figures together, you can see you are going to make $275 at the end of the day if you fully partake in this study. So let's just go and let's just click this next, and I'll explain how to fill in the questionnaire that will make you to meet up the criteria of the people they are looking for. So here now it says first name. I told you to create email the last time, so it's the email you create that you will use. The name, you will use the last name here. For this case, you can just maybe put Danny. The last name you're gonna put Smith. Now for the phone number, here we go. You are actually meant to have a USA phone number, because after you are done filling in the online questionnaire, they are going to put a call through in order to verify the answers you give. Maybe they are correct or not, or you just decided to fill in something random. Now here's the trick we do use. You are going to buy Google Voice phone number. Google Voice phone number is just about maybe 2,000 naira to 3,000 naira. So you can have it on your phone, signed in on your phone. So anytime you have a call, once the call, your phone is going to ring out and you're going to pick the call and talk as if you are in the United States. So when you are done filling in, okay, just for the sake of this study, for the sake of this video, I'm going to fill in those questionnaires we have here, so that the explanation is going to be broad and you'll be able to get everything. So as you can see now, I've filled in the questionnaires, and I'm going to be explaining it step by step. Means to fill in your questionnaire that will warrant you to. So you just fill in the normal details: the first name, last name, the Google Voice phone number you bought, then the email address, the street address. You also find the street address up on Google. You can just check an address for the city you want to use. If you want to use San Francisco, for example, in California, you can just search houses for rent in San Francisco, California. You can just choose a house from the list that they will bring, so you stick to that profile. So as for this question here, which of the following best represents your annual household income? I mostly used from $70,000 to $100,000. So you can just maybe choose, you can stick to one. You can maybe be using 80 to 89, you can be using maybe 70 to 79, whatever it is, the one you choose to use. The next one is highest level of qualification. They always need to talk with people that have experience, or people that know what they're actually doing. So if you use bachelor's degree, or you can use master's degree also, you use either of the two. But as for me, I love using bachelor's degree, and it has made me to qualify for a lot of studies. And employment status, you are full-time employed, and your occupation, you can just search up an occupation. It's not really necessary you use human resource manager. I just used this one for the purpose of explanation in this video. Now this part, how would you describe yourself? You are African American, because when you actually participate for the actual study, it's going to be a live Zoom call, so you get to meet other people. So you have to use your actual race. Remember, in the United States they have race that is African American. So even if you are black, it doesn't mean you can appear and partake in the study like you are in the United States. And here, your marital status, you are meant to use mostly married. or depending on the nature of the survey or on the nature of the focus group, because you are just trying as much as possible to kind of like meet up the criteria of the people they are looking for. So when you use that you are married, the survey may actually be on maybe products for kids, so they need to speak with people that have children. So when you use that you are married, it has boosted your chance of participating in the study. Now for age, you can just choose age from 38 to like maybe 45. You can choose any age you choose to use there. Then as for do you have any children, yes, you have children, because most of the study at times may be for kids. So if you choose you don't have kids, it has automatically nullified you for the study, and the researcher won't reach out to call you for the actual study. So you click on next. So here down you can see they ask the question that which of the following types of pets do you personally own that live inside your home most of the time? It has cats, dog, fish, birds, lizards, turtles, snakes, guinea pigs, hamster, gerbils, none of the above. Here now, remember the actual study we are working on now is study on reptiles, and the reptiles you have here is, I would say, lizards, turtles, and snakes. I don't know about maybe guinea pigs, hamsters, or gerbils if they are a reptile or not. But me and you, we both know cats and dog aren't reptile. So you can choose cats, you can choose that you have dog, but remember the study is about reptiles, so you must choose that you have a reptile that you take up as a pet. So as for me, I will choose that I have turtles and snakes. But if you don't happen to choose turtle and snake here, and you just choose only cats and dogs, it has already nullified you to partake in the study. So there is no way the researcher is going to reach out to you, because they need people that have their own snakes, their own tortoises, or any form of reptile that are listed in this page here. So you must choose that you own at least one in order for you to be able to partake in the study. So we click on next, and they say how many of each of the following animals live in your home. For the sake of this video, I'll just say one. So that's 2 in total. You read the question they wrote here. Please list the kind of animals you have. If you have multiple, please. So as for the turtles, I'm just going to put that I own a box turtle. Snakes, I'll just say ball python. Click on next. Now for this question here now, they are asking you to give your answers to the following questions. I care a great deal about my reptiles. I want to make sure he or she is well cared for. Of course, you strongly agree, because remember they are trying to sell products to you, so they need people that can go extra mile, that will do anything for their pets. So by filling it in this way, it's going to guarantee you more chance of being invited for the study, because it's a company that needs customers to patronize them. So if you choose that you don't care about your pets, it means whatever it is they are willing to sell out there, you won't even have the zeal to buy it, so they won't call you for the study. So the next one is, I'm fascinated by reptiles and enjoy having one as a pet. I strongly agree. I want my reptiles to be happy and healthy. Strongly agree. I had a lot to learn about caring for my reptiles when I first brought in or her. Strongly agree. And I enjoy showing off my reptiles. Strongly agree also. And you click on next, onto the next one. So that's it, guys. Whatever it is you don't understand, just feel free to put a question through. When you fill in the questionnaire till the last place, as I said, you're going to get a thank you message that the researcher is going to reach out to you if you eventually qualify for the study. They just need to keep the Google Voice number on, because they may call you any time of the day to kind of like verify the answers that you submitted online. So the trick I do use most often is when I'm filling in studies, I actually do screenshots places that have vital points. You take the screenshots of the page and just keep it aside in case you are called for the study. So the drill is just for you to be optimistic while filling in studies. Anything you don't know about, feel free to go to google.com to check it out and then fill it into the best of your capacity. And with that, I promise you, researcher is really going to reach out and invite you for the study. As I'm making this video now, I have about 5 to 6 studies I have active presently going on, and that's what close to about $1,400. Now do the maths. In working in Nigeria here, you can do a government work and you're not really maybe paid like that, but if you can dedicate your time and just participate and partake in like just 2 studies here, you are really going to make a lot, because just for you to partake in just like 2 studies, you can make about $300, and that's close to about 120,000 naira Nigerian money now, provided you are going to use PayPal, because you are going to be paid with Visa card. So that's something. You go to office work from 7 a.m. to like maybe 5 p.m. and you are paid nothing, like you are paid like 45,000 naira. But if you dedicate your time, at least from the 30 days a month, you can participate in studies for like 3 to 5 days. That's a really nice pay, and it's worth trying. So thank you for watching this video. There will never be a shortage of money to be made from this website, focusgroups.org. Go to focusgroup.org and start partaking in the activities, collect your earnings, and that's it. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification button, smash the like button.